Oh my God.
Right on time.
Sorry, miss, we're not open yet.
Oh, you may not be opening.
Excuse me?
I'm here to see Karen.
Yes?
I'm Shauna Richardson, the building owner.
Oh, Shauna, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm used to dealing with the property manager. Can I get you something, man? Maybe some water?
No, I'm fine. I wish I was here under better circumstances.
I know.
Yeah, so this is probably the last time I'll talk about this particular subject until or unless the story actually brings it up and explains it better. We were all under the impression that once Karen purchased the building, as Brian stated, she would own it. Yet in last night's episode, we had Shauna, I believe Shauna, showing up, and she's the actual owner of the building. And Karen mentions, oh, usually I'm in contact with the property manager. So what brings you down here? And it had to do with Karen not making the payment. The auto payment she had for the building didn't go through, and then the power got shut off. So it's a question of what in the world's going on? As I said before, until or unless the story brings up the exact details of Brian's arrangement with Karen, I'm afraid we're never going to know. I'm not going to fault the writers. I hope this gets explained, because it's not like we can say, oh, well, Brian screwed over Karen by getting a new contractor in there, and as a result, that screwed things. No. This was being handled in season 6. You know, what was her name? Chelsea or whatever. She was like the realtor that was helping Karen out with the entire situation, you know, to go over the paperwork and whatnot. And I tried my best to explain this situation as best I could in the video about, is Karen a terrible business owner, considering you have, you know, so many money issues, and she was probably better off in her old building. I mean, if the situation is turning out the way it is now, because Andy cut a check for the repairs. Now, I don't know if the repairs included the equipment and whatnot. I mean, it was just for like Brian and his team to fix the burn damage and get the place up and running again. So I don't know when the business loan came into play. I don't know if this new contractor has higher rates or whatnot. But simply put, Brian's word, I guess, wasn't gold. I don't know what happened. Like, the best way I can explain it is that the check for the repairs was instead used to purchase the building. But we don't even know. I mean, Brian kept saying the building cost the same as if she stayed at the old one and got it repaired. It's just she's dealing with a different property manager and all, and she will be the owner. Folks, I don't know. I honestly could not tell you what the arrangement is. I mean, in terms of the money, I'm like, so did she take the check Andy wrote and use that in order to buy the building? But then she took out a business loan with the bank, and then that money was going to be used to refurbish the building, you know, to have Brian and his crew, well, now the new contractor and his team, fix the place up, get the equipment and whatnot, and then they'll be good to go when it's a grand opening day. However, I have no idea. We just know that Karen's money is low, which, again, we have no idea what she did with that $77,000. The money's low, and the bills are high. The bills are due. So, like I said, I hope the story can explain it. I'll try to tweet at the writers just to say, hey, so what's up? What's up with the building? This is just like if you're an MCU fan, it's like, who bought Avengers Tower in New York? The Fantastic Four? Wilson Fisk? What's going on? So I need to know that now. It's like with the building, did the writers just take a few liberties and dump the entire Brian storyline so now Karen doesn't own the building? She's just running her new shop out of it? I have no idea. Not to mention, this just goes back to how Karen, I don't like how everything was arranged. Like, Brian had everything in place. He knew who to call. Zach referred Karen over to Valerie, and then that led to Chelsea coming over. And it's like, she should have gotten a lot more people to look over this stuff as opposed to taking the deal on site, because there could have been some things involved that she wasn't privy to. Like, her not owning the building? I honestly don't know. So folks, I wish I could give you a more solid answer, but as you know, from what I just explained, this makes as little sense to me as it does to you. So please like and subscribe if you have an insight that I might not have on a situation from experience. Maybe you have like leased a building or something, and then you figure that, you know, hey, well, actually, here's what I think could have happened with the Karen situation. Feel free to talk about it. And yeah, so again, like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.